Hello everyone, this is part 2 of our playlist where as we teach you guys C++. In this lesson, in this part, I'm teaching variables, data, types, and input and output. What are variables? Variables are named containers that store values in a program. Think of a variable like a labeled box where you can keep something, a number, a letter, or a word. Declaring a variable is quite literally easy. You just need to be mindful of what data type you are using and if the value you are trying to assign is compatible with that data type. In this example, we have int age equals 18. We are using the data type integer, which means we can only assign whole number values. We have assigned value of 18, which means this is correct because 18 is a whole number. The fundamental data types is int, which is integer. We can only assign whole numbers in integer. Float, which can have decimal number, but it is less precise than the next one, which is double. It is more precise in decimal numbers. Char, or character, can be assigned single characters like A to Z or other symbols by using single quotation marks. Bool or boolean represents true or false. This is often used in conditionals or logic. A string, lastly, is the most complicated one. This uses text, and also we need to type in a library which is include string. These are some examples of the data type. Input and output with cin and cout. Output is like displaying something to the screen, like, for example, if you print out or cout hello, it will print hello. And this symbol is used to send data to the output. You can also chain the values like this. By chaining, we can effectively print it out by the order we put it. And for input, we need to use the opposite symbol to take input from the user. You can also read multiple variables, just like how we can output multiple. And this is this example. Cin stops reading at the first space, which is that detail is very important. And as for this part, comments encoding, we have two types of comments. We have single line, which only works in one single line of your code strip, while when you use multi-line, that comment can go from coding line 1 to coding line, that's kind of another, actually that works, coding line 1 to coding line 4, and it won't count as a code in your program, it's just a comment. And for good coding style tips, use meaningful variable names like score and not just single letter variable names like X. Indent your code properly for readability. Use comment to explain logic or tricky parts. Keep lines short and neat. Avoid magic numbers. Use named constants.